The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros. For all of you who say we're diehard AJ fans and all we do is support AJ, we're here to ask a different question. What advantages does Daniel Dubois have over Anthony Joshua? So now we are forced to talk about Daniel Dubois in a positive light. And I will turn it over to you, Trill Dollar Bill.
Age.
You know what, Trill? I will disagree with you on this one. And here's why. I think Anthony Joshua being older is an advantage for him because of experience. I think that the young lion sometimes loses to the more experienced fighter in the ring. So I think actually age is going to be a positive for AJ because he's been at this level plenty more times than Daniel Dubois. He's fought better opposition than Daniel Dubois, and he's actually beaten that opposition. And so I think for that reason, the age is actually going to be the fact that Anthony Joshua is a bit older. I think is going to be an advantage for him, but I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Okay, now go ahead, Trill.
I agree. I agree. I like to rebuttal that. The reason why I said age is because he's more fresher. He's the fresher of the other two, and maybe that's the only advantage that I see out of him. Like you said, AJ has all these other victories and have fought all these tougher fighters, and has been in there with the better opposition. So I'm saying if there's any advantage at all, it'll have to be the age and that he's more fresher. Other than that, what kind of food? I wish G was here so he could come up with some type of food. You know
listen. Normally, brother, I would agree with you, but I have to disagree with you on this, my brother. Listen, now, although Anthony Joshua is older, I'm trying to think of the times I've seen Anthony Joshua really in trouble, and we got to go to Vladimir Klitschko, where Vladimir Klitschko dropped him, and he had to survive. Eventually, he came through to win that fight, stopping Vladimir Klitschko. Then I think about the fight with Dillian White, where Dillian had him hurt, but he eventually weathered the storm and he knocked out Dillian White as well. Then you got to bring it to Andy Ruiz, the fight at Madison Square Garden, the one that shocked the world. He got dropped, I don't know, let's say 3 times. I don't know off the top of my head, but let's say he got dropped 3 times, right? He was stopped. The fight was stopped with him on his feet. But when you go to Daniel Dubois, although he's younger, and normally you would say that a fighter is fresher when they're younger, you gotta look at Daniel Dubois' fights. He had his orbital bone broken by Joe Joyce, and he quit in the fight with Joe Joyce, right? Then you got to think about his fight with Lorena, where he got dropped 3 times in the first round, and he was able to weather the storm and win that fight. But then he fought Alexander Usyk, and Usyk stopped him with a jab as well. Then he went in the ring with Philip Hrgovic, and Philip Hrgovic tagged him with so many right hands, he got tired and basically couldn't fight anymore, and that's when Daniel Dubois got him out of there. So I think when you look at the damage scale, Daniel Dubois has been damaged a lot, and he may even be more damaged than Anthony Joshua. So my take is, although typically a younger fighter is normally fresher, in this case, that might not be how it is with Daniel Dubois and Anthony Joshua.
Bro, we supposed to be bigging up Daniel Dubois, and you just shooting down all the positivity things that I have for Daniel Dubois.
I know, because I know there's nothing positive to say about Daniel Dubois, and we're just doing this because people complain for no reason. I'm sorry, bro. Is there anything else that you think is positive with Daniel Dubois, my brother? I'm sorry.
I got something else that's positive for Daniel.
All right, let's go with it.
All right. Got a girlfriend. Stability, some stability in his life, and he's finally being able to spread his wings, that's probably what he got an advantage. A girlfriend, AJ out here being the playboy, you know what I'm saying? International Bachelor of the Year. Wow, that's probably what he got over.
And I disagree because, Trill, you and I both know when you get your first girlfriend, there's also your first heartbreak And Daniel Dubois hasn't even experienced that yet. He just got his cherry pop. He's in love with her. And what happens when she breaks the boy's heart? Will she break his heart? Right? And now we got to worry about that. What if, you know how it is when you get your first girlfriend, you get emotional over crazy stuff that is absolutely ridiculous, stuff that when you get older, you couldn't care less. Daniel Dubois probably saw his girlfriend hug someone and he got mad and said that hug was a little bit too long. What's going on here? You understand? I don't think he's prepared, Trill. I think that's a negative for a Daniel Dubois. I'm sorry. Maybe one more. I don't know. Maybe if there's one more positive come up with Daniel Dubois.
A positive for Daniel. I got it. I got it right here. You know what I'm saying? Frank got his back. No matter what, Frank got his back. And that's an advantage. You know what I'm saying? That you can't buy. Frank gonna have his back, win or lose. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Frank. And Frank gonna keep it all together for him. He's not gonna, crumble up and get emotional and be gutted. He's gonna stay strong for the boy. He's gonna be that sturdy support system. Shout out to Frank.
I'll give you that because it could be worse. It could be Eddie who has his back. So I'll take that. All right, look, I'm gonna say the only positive that Daniel Dubois has over Anthony Joshua is he's going into the ring as the email champion. So he's going into the ring as the champion. That's the only advantage he has over Anthony Joshua. And if by some miracle Daniel Dubois actually beats Anthony Joshua, you could come back and see me and talk all the trash you want, but it's not going to happen. He has no advantages. This was a waste of a segment. I'm sorry, Trill. I know I tricked you and forced you into the opposite position, but that's just because people wanted to see us disagree as well.
Yeah, and I disagree because he's not the real champion, okay? You know what I'm saying? The belt, like you said the last time, the belt should have been vacant, and they should have been fighting for a vacant belt. So,
very true. Very true.
He know he ain't the champion in his heart. He know it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell us the advantages that he got in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. If Daniel Dubois wins, then I'm never watching boxing again. We the boxing bros. We out of here.